Do you have the mask handy?
Do I have it handy? I don't. I put them all up because of Christmas, but I've got like some Chewbaccas around.
Okay, well, I'm not going to make you go get it. I figure it's either something you have on hand because you know people are going to ask, or
Yes.
you don't. We're going to wrap up here in just a minute. I want to let you go,
Okay.
but let's talk about your music. What are you writing your own?
I've been writing music since I was 14.
Okay.
And so there's not a week that goes by that I don't write a new song.
Hmm.
Whether I choose to share it with people is up to me. Some of them are just very personally for me, and that's it. Yeah, songwriting is always a thing. I don't know how public I'm going to go with this. Listen, what you're discovering about who I am is a slow roll because of the nature of everything being so viral and so fast. I feel as though I was literally a ship waiting with my sails ready, and then this giant wind came. And just now, like literally just now, do I feel as though that wind is letting down just a little bit so I can kind of recoup, refresh, and dream up some more things that have to do with my talents and my abilities. Music is always going to be a part of that. You will always find me singing because that's like a natural thing for me. That's not I'm really hoping something great's going to come from it. It's just, it pours out of what I
It's who
already
you
do.
are. It's an
Yeah.
extension of you.
Yeah, it's just an extension. As far as I was a musical theater major. I've done acting before. I haven't done it in like 10
Acting.
years. Oh my gosh, I've never been serious. I was always comedy.
Yeah.
Listen, I had one serious role in college in a play, and we were supposed to be these street urchins, and we were supposed to pretend to be sleeping on stage. Candace's big O self actually fell asleep during the play, and I had somebody kicking me to wake me up and say my line. And it turned into like this comic moment, and I got scolded. I was like, I'm sorry, I really didn't try to be whatever. Anyway, so acting is something I want to pursue. I would love to try to pursue maybe some voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
just
see
think
that.
that's fun.
You have a
Anything
character
that's
voice. I can see that. Have you ever thought about doing a stand-up routine?
I did stand up comedy for a while.
Oh, you did.
I did. I don't really talk about it because when I did it, I was in college trying to pay for college, and so I would do these amateur nights, and then you would get tips and um, and so I discovered that the comedy club I was a part of was really raunchy. And they got more laughs and more money when you were in, you just participated. So I dropped F-bombs all over the place, and I was so self-deprecating, and I did stuff. People are like, "Oh my gosh, ChewBacca Mom, was it for real?" But for real. And so there was a point where that just was so against the grain of who I am that I quit and was like, "I'm not going to do it again." And the funny thing is in 2014, I started doing stand up again at the amateur nights and the open mics, just because I wanted to try to get on stage and be funny without self-deprecating and without compromising anything that I really thought was core values to me. And I was able to do it for like 4 times, and I was like, "Huh, that was good." So I stopped again. But yeah, stand-up comedy I love.
It's on my bucket list, and I'm a professional speaker. I've talked to thousands and thousands of people, but comedy's different. And
It
at
is.
some point, I'm gonna do it. Okay, last question, and
Okay.
hopefully you've gotten some questions here that aren't exactly the same as what everybody's asked you,
Oh
but
no, this has been fun.
there's probably a question that you wish somebody would ask you that they never have, and something that you wanted to share, but nobody's ever said, "Hey, what would that question be?"
Wow. I honestly, I'm pretty much an open book. So for me, if somebody hasn't asked it, I probably have already told you. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'll just tell you. Let the chips fall where they will. Um,
That's authenticity. I love it.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really waiting to kind of talk about anything because I feel like I'm always open to talk about whatever, anyways.
Well,
Um,
I know the best things are ahead for you still, that the
Thank you.
wind really is at your sales. And I think you're going to have this period of refreshing and time to regroup. And at the right time, the winds will blow, and it's going to take you somewhere new, magical, and beautiful. And you'll bless people. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
Where do you, I went to look for your website, but I didn't see one that was up. The CandacePayne.me site looked like it wasn't working.
We had like something happen where it was down a couple of days, but I think we fixed it.
I went and I looked. Let me just try again here. It's just CandacePayne.me, right?
Yep. CandacePayne.me.
Might need to call your web host again then. Oh, you're back. Here, let me show it to everybody. CandacePayne.me. There's the site right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag Simple Joys. And you can get, if you put your email here, you get a Happy Wookie coloring sheet. Oh, this is fantastic. So you can subscribe. You can order her book, Laugh It Up, Embrace Freedom and Experience Defiant Joy right here. Get bonuses with it and learn all about Candace and the cool stuff that she's doing. Candace, I'm going to finish up the show, but I'm going to drop you down here for just a moment. If you'll hang out, I just want to wrap up with you personally when we're done here.
You got it, bud.
Thanks so much. And thanks to all of you for watching. What a great time. Thank you, Aaron, for posting the URL. There it is for all of you to go check it out. CandacePayne.me is where it is. Thanks for watching BeLive Weekly today. Probably going to go live on the Bad Crypto Podcast Mastermind this afternoon to talk cryptocurrency, because Travis is on a blockchain cruise in Asia. And while the cat's away, the mice will play. So I love this live stuff. All right, gang, until next time, you go out there and do